Hey, Tyler Wilson here, and before I get into today's topic, here is a little video clip that will help me illustrate what I want to show you. So check this out.
So what were you wanting to work on? Cardio, upper body, what?
Upper body, definitely. I need to get buff so I can get my tricycle back.
Yeah, well, luckily we're running a special right now for the next 17 minutes.
Okay, well, that's a little unusual, but okay, well, tell me.
Okay, well, the normal plan is 78 months at 40 a month and 200 down. Watch this. Forget the down. Are you watching? Goodbye, 40 a month. Let's do 35.
Okay, 35. Oh, now that's the cheapest.
Yeah, hang on. Trace, can you bring me some of those free gym bags? Thanks.
Gosh, you know this. I could probably just do some push-ups at home.
Okay, well, let's start you off with the complete body fat test, maybe a heart rate.
You're actually not hearing me. I don't think this is for me. Thanks anyway, and for the future, you came on a little strong.
Okay, that's just a funny clip that I had to share with you because I think it's hilarious, and I had almost that exact same experience at my gym. Needless to say, I didn't buy anything that day. But anyways, what I want to talk to you about is the art of power in selling and how you might be giving it away and not even know it. So after watching that clip, you may notice that the salesperson is doing what I call chasing. It's very common, and a lot of salespeople do it. I used to do it. And I dare say most salespeople do this. And by chasing, you come off as a needy, greedy salesperson just out to make the sale. And this is where salespeople get their bad reputations from, which happens to be well-deserved in lots of cases. But, you know, there are some of us good guys and gals out there in the selling field. So how do we, as good ethical salespeople, not come off like this and, you know, stop losing all those sales? Well, just remember the number one rule of successful selling: don't chase, which means no cold calling. So if you're cold calling or anything like it, stop it right now. It's hurting you more than you can imagine. It hurts you not only through the beginning, but the whole sales process all the way to the end. It hurts you because cold calling is chasing. And what do you do when you get chased by somebody? That's right, you run away. It's just a natural reflex. And we as human beings can't help it. It's hardwired into our brains, and it doesn't matter if the prospect thinks that they might want what you had to sell them, because if you're coming on too strong, or if you start to chase the sale, the prospect will do almost anything in their power to run away from you. So stop chasing them. And the best way to do this is have the prospect come to you first, which means you need to somehow generate leads and get customers calling you instead of the other way around. It's really easy to do, and it can be done in any field of business. You just have to change your thinking a little bit and be willing to try something new, which most salespeople aren't willing to do, which is probably why selling has such a high turnover. But if you're up for something new, check out the Cold Call Crusher course right now. But anyway, back to our topic of power in selling. Once you get prospects coming to you, how do you maintain that power in your selling and make that sell, which is the whole point. So once you get prospects coming to you, you really need to figure out how to get them to the end, the close. And getting prospects to come to you, that's actually the easy part. In fact, the lazier you are, the easier it is, because that's the kind of attitude you need, which is non-needy and almost careless. But let me show you how you can prove this to yourself by giving you a little exercise to try. The next time you're on a sales call, in person or on the phone, whatever, I want you to do your best to come off like you have a million other people calling to buy your product or service, and you have more sales than you can handle. So imagine and really visualize that you have millions of people begging to buy from you, and really internalize this every time you're selling. So what's the point of this? Well, this does several important things, but the biggest thing it does for you is that it relaxes you, and you start to put off that natural vibe to your prospects that you are confident, you have a great product or service, and you don't really need to sell at all. Psychologically, this is very powerful to your prospects. And when you do this right, you literally have your prospects start to chase you. They can't help it, and they even start to close the sale without any help from you. No tricky closes or anything like that. So, you know, take my word for it. It's a good place to be in when prospects start to chase you and close sales all by themselves. It makes selling so much easier. So by now you may see the importance of having power the whole way through the sales process and how cold calling absolutely destroys that. And if you want to stop cold calling and start getting hundreds of people chasing you so you can begin to make as much money as you can possibly imagine, then check out the Cold Call Crusher course right now. And remember to try out the exercise today in your selling and watch what happens to your results. I promise you'll see big results almost immediately. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.